Where does David Guetta live? David Guetta's rise to fame has certainly taken him places. From his hometown to the universe, he's been just about everywhere. He's performed at concerts around the world, and along the way, he's found his favorite places. Whether he's traveling with his wife or his celebrity friends, or flying solo, he stays jet-setting around. Dubai is easily one of his favorite places he's lived in, but in the midst of his sightseeing, he found a place to kick up his feet and actually call home. Hello ravers, welcome back to another video of EDM Heroes Worldwide. Fasten up your seatbelts because today we will talk about this amazing artist and answer the question of today: where does David Guetta live? Let's get started. Pierre David Guetta is originally from Paris, France. Born and raised in the city of love, influenced his love for all things magical and wondrous. Every bird ends up leaving the nest, and when he was 18 years old, music started to take him around the world. A few of the events he played at the beginning of his career were in the UK and his homeland France, of course. But in the summer of 2006, David's music had reached across the world and he began touring elsewhere. He attended the Ultra Music Festival in Miami in 2007 and followed the event up with the legendary Coachella. It comes as no surprise the type of upbeat nightlife Miami has to offer. David, needless to say, fell in love with Miami and, freshly divorced, settled down in a $9 million home in 2015. The 3-bed, 3-bath condo was bought off a prominent estate billionaire. With a demanding schedule, he rarely got to enjoy his Miami pad, so he put it up for sale in 2021. Even though Guetta found solace before in Miami prior to the COVID outbreak, he frequently visited Dubai. It was a direct flight he'd take midway through the tour most of the time to do some much-needed unwinding before getting back into work. He played events in Dubai regularly, and when the pandemic broke out, the pit stop became his new home. The fact that there were travel restrictions too gave David the opportunity to do something he hadn't done before. A chance to see Dubai in a way he wasn't able to with his demanding schedule. Being that music festivals were shut down, he lived life there like a resident, visiting restaurants and seeing sights most don't get a chance to. In an effort to keep music alive during the pandemic, he held a live remote concert that raised funds for the Dubai Cares campaign. The cause helped locals who were negatively affected by COVID. Speaking of sightseeing, David has done plenty of that, whether he's traveling for music or has time off to enjoy the different cities he's in. When he has time to get away, some of his favorite destinations are the Courchevel, which is a ski resort within the French Alps. Another place he enjoys visiting is the Maldives. There, he's a daring scuba diver and has had some pretty close brushes with sharks. Out of all the cities and things to do, his favorite hotel by far is Amman. Each time he visits their famous Hotel Amangiri, it is a surreal experience. Smack dab in the middle of wondrous mountains, he indulges in the beauty. It's a spiritual place full of nature. There is also one in Beijing where he describes as being in old China. Out of all the countries he visited along with his journey, Brazil is the one he loves the most. David describes his connection with his fanbase there as one of the strongest. It's one of the happiest and most beautiful places he enjoys performing. Touring year after year, it's hard for David to break away, especially in the summer. However, in 2020, for the first time since he was 17 years old, he finally had summertime off. Although the negative that came with COVID, the positive side was that many artists had a chance to take a break. His kid and he enjoyed the hot summer days and cold clams. Days of his were filled with taking small boats out and eating fresh seafood in the middle of the sea. Although fans were disappointed that music festivals were put on hold, David was relaxing to the fullest. This getaway was a much-needed break for the DJ, and amid his breath of fresh air, his creativity was at an all-time high, and just in time for the virtual edition of Tomorrowland that year. More recently this past summer, David was spotted partying in Ibiza with some friends, and a few lady friends in bikinis. He was posted up at a residency for a few months, and on his off days, he was on boat trips. He and his friends soaked up that sun and bounced back and forth between their luxurious boat and paddleboarding. Ushuaia, Ibiza is widely known for its nightlife, and it was a summer to remember for him. David even recalls his years always returning there to party and admitted it has become even more special as the years have gone on. Don't worry too much, your favorite DJ is back on the road already, and if you're wondering what stages you can find him performing at in the new year, here are a few. In early June of this year, Guetta is returning to Belfast, UK, and in late June, Guetta is set to return to his home country to perform at the Main Square Festival. In the week following, he'll continue on through France and appear at Les Déferlantes Sud de France. Just before making his way to Hungary, he's stopping by Odmira, Portugal in early August. Afterward, he'll go over to Budapest for the Sziget Festival. His attendance at the Belsonic event on June 10th is one of the highest anticipated for his summer run. David is receiving deals left and right, and in 2021, he got a $100 million deal when he sold his catalog to Warner Bros. Music. This means Warner has the right to any of his future music, as well as some of his top hits like Memories and Titanium. He's one of the youngest artists to have sold their music for a whopping amount. Even though the music industry was hit hard by the pandemic, this sale could lead to a prosperous market. David has also expressed how excited he is for his fans to hear the new music he's been cooking up. Along with new music, Guetta loved Sam Smith's track Unholy so much that he spun the track in his own way. The viral song Unholy is the highest talked about track currently, and with other artists remixing the song, David decided to hop on as well. His take on this version of Unholy is a darker acid remix that will be a hit in clubs. The remix track is full of energy, so we're sure when he plays it at future events, fans will love it. It seems we're already getting a taste of music that's to come from Guetta from his latest remix of The Drop. The track features Dimitri Vegas, Nicole Scherzinger, and Aztec. In early December 2022, Annual AA teamed up with Guetta for his track Vibra. The vibrant track is composed beautifully, and Annual's vocals are just the cherry on top. Annual revealed he wanted to capture listeners with some of the most legendary artists. Teaming up with Guetta is always a sure win. At 55 years old, David continues to roll with the times and keep his DJing skills up to par. From DJing in his hometown to traveling the Atlas, he rarely had time off. But thanks to music festivals being closed during the pandemic, he had some time to breathe and reconnect with his creative side. Also, selling his back catalog to Warner Music blessed him with a hefty bag and a way for him to keep contributing back to music. Furthermore, he had the chance to explore Dubai, one of his favorite destinations, and during his time off due to COVID, he got to live the simple life of a civilian and called Dubai home for a bit. With a list of festivals already lined up for summer, he'll be gracing stages abroad to promote new music and remixes on top of his classic hits. And that's all we have for now. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and hit the subscribe button to our channel. Also tap the bell icon to receive notifications every time we post new content. So do you know all the places David has lived? Do you look forward to his upcoming music festivals? Are you excited about his new music? Let us know what you're most excited about in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video here at EDM Heroes Worldwide.